Hello everybody! Thank you so much for visiting Riders United YouTube channel. In today's episode I would like to talk to you about the critical component of your motorcycle, which is the shifter system. So if you would like to increase the comfort of your ride and also assure that you are not stranded on the side of the road because you cannot shift the gears properly, please stick around and I will show you what I got. Here we go. So we all heard the story. Somebody was on the longer trip and yes, suddenly they were not able to shift the gears properly. Well, basically that will ruin your trip quite a bit. And this is the reason why I decided to take a closer look at really high quality components of the shifter system that you can see on my table in here. And I'm talking about the soft brake company. Recently I purchased the levers for the brake and the clutch and also the brake pedal. And I have to say I was so impressed with this quality of US made products that I decided to take a closer look at these components from the shifter system. So not only you can improve the comfort, but you can also make sure that you are safe on these longer trips. So let me talk about these components a little bit more so I can show you the difference between the stock components and those really nice components from soft brake, and you will be able to make the decision yourself. So let me show you my current setup as of now. So I have this Chinese cheap shifter rod that for whatever reason I thought would be a good idea for 20 bucks. But yeah, you can see that it's for 20 bucks. Maybe it's good for one season, but yeah, look at all this play with this thing. And what bothers me the most is the spacer in here. This is literally a piece of rubber on $30,000 motorcycle. I mean, this is ridiculous. So yeah, let's just undo all this stock junk and yeah, we'll replace it with the quality components. Let's talk about the quality of this product. As you can see, this is really outstanding powder coating, which is like the thing that actually caught my eye right away. All those shifters are made out of a solid piece of aluminum that is CNC cut. And yes, this is really high quality product. And I think that this is really critical to know for anybody that is considering this upgrade. And as you can see, we have like different lengths in here. So this one is 1 inch shorter. This one is ½ inch longer, 1 inch longer, 1.5, plus 2 and plus 2.5. So it really depends on where you would like to have your foot position when you try to shift your gears, and I think that these options are actually outstanding. You can really fine-tune the position of your foot, and yeah, that will really help you out with shifting the gears properly. It will be really precise, and also it will provide additional comfort. So let's talk about those shifter linkages. I actually have the stock one for you in here, so you can see there is this piece of rubber in here. I really don't understand why Harley will put something like that on the component that is really exposed to a lot of stress and stretching, because yes, when we are changing those gears, yeah, sometimes we are kicking those shifters quite a bit, so this is definitely not a good idea. And if you look at this component from soft brake, yes, this is definitely better design. So you have this this hemi joint in here, which is actually made from the chrome moly, which actually the owner of the company mentioned to me that this is probably overkill as far as the strength and the hardness of this product. But yes, as far as longevity, you will definitely get like better longevity out of this. And as you can see, the quality is again top notch. So if you have to upgrade some of the components, I will have to say it's definitely worth it to do all 3 of them in one shot, because you will be like saving some time on the labor. But if you have to upgrade only one, I will definitely recommend that you will at least upgrade this one, because this is pure junk with too much play. But yeah, this one is definitely high quality and it will last forever. So yes, this is really good upgrade. Let me show you some of these other components in case you are interested of getting like the full kit. So yes, this is extremely high quality. As I mentioned, everything is manufactured in the United States. So this is always great. And yes, I will highly recommend this parts because yeah, this is really top notch. So let's jump to the bike and we'll try to install some of those. So first we have to remove this shifter arm. This is the 316 Allen wrench, and yeah, you will remove that. There is a nut on the bottom, so you have to remove this whole screw. And right now you can just take this out and look at this. I mean, this is ridiculous, you know, to have stuff like that on this expensive bike. This is really a shame. So right now you have this whole shaft exposed, and as you can see, you can install like both shifters, like the heel shifter and toe shifter, but Harley just put like piece of rubber in here because yeah, they want to save the money on the heel shifter from 2021. Next step will be to remove this shifter arm screw holding it on the back. I put the rag just to make sure that I won't scratch anything. Now we'll remove the screw holding this shifter rod in place. So this is 1/2 inch and 3/16. Now you will have to remove this arm. So you will basically unscrew the screw in here. And now you should be able to remove everything really nicely. So as you can see, you have the access to everything. So yeah, just make sure this is nice and clean. There is nothing there. Everything is clean inside. Now we can replace those components with the components from soft brake. So what I'm gonna do right now, I actually put some grease on this shaft. So I'm gonna put it in, and I will actually put 2 washers. I get this 2 tiny washers from soft brake. So I will put them behind. And right now I will attach the arm. Here we go. So here we can see that this is freely moving. I have this screw. I put a little bit of the Loctite on it. So this is really important screw because this one is the one that often causes a lot of issues. If this one gets loose, yeah, you might have all kinds of trouble later on. So I will have to say a little bit extra Loctite on this one is probably a good idea. And right now we'll just tie this up. Now that you have tightened this bolt, what we're gonna do, we'll put our rod in here, and I would like to show in detail how to put this washer because it's really critical that you put it in the right space. So this one will go to the back, and I'm gonna just hand tighten this for now because we're gonna verify our position of our shifter lever. So this is good for now. And in here up front, just pay attention that this nut is actually up front. So I'm gonna unscrew that. I will move the arm, put the screw and then the washer, then through the arm and the nut on top of this. So this is just hand tighten, just so we can verify where is our shifter after we'll put it on. This is just the mock-up at this moment. So now let's look at these spacers that are available from the soft brake. So as you can see, this one is a short one, this one is long one, and they have the spring, which is really good because it's really critical for the free play. And also you have this cap. So really it depends how you would like to set up your shifter right now. If you would like to go with the shifter that is a little bit closer to the engine, what you can do, you can put this shorter spacer in here. Now we'll put our arm in the position that we feel will be the most appropriate. And then you can put this really nice cover. So as you can see, everything is really nice and hidden. You don't have any shaft sticking out from here. The other option would be to go with the longer spacer. So in this case, what you could do, you will go with the long one, put the spacer in here, and then position your shifter arm further away. So it really depends if you would like to go with one shifter or with maybe heel shifter and the toe shifter, and also in which position you want this shifter to be in. So this is like a lot of great options from a soft brake company, because you can really adjust a lot of things as far as those shifters. So what I'm gonna do right now, I will probably try to go with the heel shifter at the end. So I'm gonna install this shorter distance in here. So I'm gonna put this one in here. I think I would like to try this extra half-inch extended shifter, so you can see the difference between the stock one on the bottom and this one from the soft brake. And I will put the screw in here. You want to make sure that you have proper movement in here, so there is a little bit of the play. And this is the reason you have the spring, because as you know, when the engine will get warm, the things will start extending. So you definitely would like to have a slight space in here with this spacer, so you don't want to just remove this free play completely from here. So you don't want to do this. You have to like let it go and just find its position, so everything is fine like that. So right now I'm gonna check if when I'm sitting on the bike, I have enough space in here between the floorboard and the shifter, and if not, I can adjust this rod arm, so this will allow me to position my foot in the proper position. So let me show you my initial position, and as you can see, I have still quite a bit of space in here. I'm gonna play with the extending of this linkage, because I think that will help me out to get this slightly lower, and it will be exactly in the position where I want it. So now we'll remove this rod and we'll slightly extend it. So let me show you how to adjust this shifter rod. In case you'd like to extend it, you can just turn this around. So I'm gonna do like a 360 turn, and then I will adjust it in here, and I will do the same thing on the opposite side. I will turn it 360 degrees and I will adjust it in here. So when you are extending the rod, you would like to make sure that you have the same length on the both sides. So yeah, let's just position this like that. And right now I'm gonna bolt it in again, and I will see where is the position of my shifter. If you didn't have the chance to subscribe yet, please like and subscribe. You have the subscription icon on the right corner of your screen, and I currently have over 100 different videos on my channel, so I really hope that you will find something interesting for yourself and you will be able to enjoy. So let's jump back to the video. So let me show you right now, after I adjust the shifter rod. As you can see, I have a little bit less space in here, which is good because I gain a little bit more control over here. So it's safer, change the gears faster. So I really like that. I will put the heel shifter right now, and I will see where I'm gonna end up. So I can always fine tune this length of this rod a little bit more if necessary. Now that you verify your toe shifter position and it looks like everything is kind of where I want it to be, I can start playing with the position of my heel shifter. So let me just install this in here. And I really like the fact that I can go with the longer length, so I'm not really losing any space on the floorboard, which is critical. And also when I try to change the gears, I will have my peg at the same height as a floorboard. So this is really good. I really like that. And yes, as you can see, when I'm changing the gear, this is where my peg is. So I actually really like that. So I think I'm gonna keep this setup. So right now I will just put this screw in here. Just make sure that I can position everything properly on the shaft. I might go slightly higher with my heel shifter, maybe just a tad. So in order to do that, I will unscrew this rod in here, remove the screw in here, just turn it additional time. Here we go. And right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put those washers. So you will have the washer in here. So the front feels really good. Well, actually this is pretty good. As you can see, when I'm changing the gears with my heel, I'm at the same level as my floorboard. So this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna keep it this way. It looks like my adjustment on the rod was proper. So right now I think I have to just tie this all up, add the washers in here between the bolt and the joints up there, and it should be done deal after that. So remember the proper sequence. You will put the screw, then the washer, and then you will tie it to your arm. All right, so again in here, the proper sequence will be like the screw, then the arm, then the washer is behind here, and I'm gonna put additional washer in here and some thread locker on this one. So let me see one last try before I tied everything up. And as you can see, this is moving a little bit, which is exactly the right way to do it. You want to make sure that you have a little bit of movement in here, otherwise these elements can be bent. Now that everything is properly adjusted, you will have to tie this up. Now we'll just tie this nut, so you can just go like this and gently tie this. And right now, after you position this proper way, so nothing is bent or anything like that, then you will do the same thing on this side, which is almost there. Here you go. So right now, everything is nice and tight. There is proper movement. Yeah, this is all good. So let me show you the final adjustment. This is where I am with my toes. Really nice. So the front is correct, and on the back, as you can see, I'm changing the gear when the position of the shifter arm is at the same level as my board. So this is really nice. Adjustment of this shifter rod and combination of the adjustments in here will give you this perfect position. I have to say, I truly love this upgrade. It really provides the option for customization, especially if you are a really tall person, you can go with the longer shifter, or maybe if you are a girl that is a little bit shorter, you can go with the shorter shifter. You are gaining this additional option of having heel shifter that initially I wasn't sure if I like it, but I have to say I love it. It also provides additional security from your cover to avoid any scratches. I think that the whole system altogether looks amazing. You definitely don't have any loose parts. As you can see, when I'm even gently touching this shifter here, the whole mechanism is moving, which is exactly what it is, and is also the proof that there is no loose parts. This is truly amazing upgrade that is looking amazing, and it provides additional comfort and additional safety because you can really position this shifter in the proper position. So I think that this is something definitely worth considering. And yes, it might be a little pricey, but you are getting like the top-notch product, made in USA product, not some Chinese junk. All this Hemi joints are made from like really hard metal. I mean, nothing is loose in here. Everything fits exactly like it should. So I think that I will highly recommend this upgrade. I will say give these guys a call, because this is another outstanding product from the soft brake. This is the third product that I purchased from this company, and I'm just blown away with the quality of the components that they are manufacturing. So yes, I really think that this is worth considering, especially if you are traveling long distance. You don't want to have any issues with this shifting mechanism that can really leave you stranded somewhere in the middle of the road, and you don't want to deal with that. So, and I have to say, yes, this upgrade is looking beautiful, but is also providing a lot of safety and can actually save you some money, because if you have any issues with this shifter that is going into the transmission, yes, this is few $1,000 repair, just the labor to get to your transmission and replace something there. So this is actually cheap insurance for you, and yeah, it can actually provide some additional security when you are traveling, and you will just enjoy this thing. I mean, just look at this thing, it looks amazing, everything match, and like I mentioned, finish and everything else is just really outstanding about this product. I will highly recommend this. Thank you, Soft Brake, for this product, because yeah, this is really, really great. There is one really important thing that I would like to mention. There is this screw that is holding this arm that is going to the shaft that goes into the transmission. Make sure that this stuff is always nice and tight, because yes, if you will have the issue here, yeah, this is really expensive repair. So every year before the beginning of the season, just check if this screw is properly tight, if there is no free play in here, and yeah, if you will do that, you shouldn't have any problems. So what do you think about this upgrade? I truly believe that it was an outstanding opportunity to give me a little bit more peace of mind for these longer trips on the bike, but also upgrade some of the comfort for me, because yes, this definitely makes the difference. I'm always curious about your opinion. If you can do me a favor and place the comment below, that will be outstanding. I'm always looking for opportunity to learn something new from my community, and I have to say that this is truly appreciated if you put the comment below, because I always enjoy reading those comments. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, you have the subscription icon on the right corner of your screen. And as always, you can connect with me on some of the social media. I'm always on the Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok. So there is like multiple ways to ask me any question related to this or maybe any other video that I released so far. And as always, I would like to say thank you so much for being here with me. I always appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.